Hey guys, I'm gonna come on here and do a yoga flow. It's Sunday night. Sorry, I can't get this camera angle correct. I just came on here to do some stretches because yesterday I did a lot of walking, so I can definitely feel it in my lower back and my hips today. So I was gonna come on here, do a quick vinyasa flow. It is Sunday night, and might I add, the Bills did win against Dallas. I'm really hoping they make it to the playoffs. I do have confidence and fully believe that this team can make it. But anyways, back to what I'm doing. I'm going to do yoga. So I'm going to start out in child's pose, stretching out my arms in front of me. And I always say if you start out your week with intention and gratitude, it really helps start and set the purpose for the week. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to lean back. You don't have to if you don't want to, but this is to stretch my lower back. And it just depends how far back you can go. And then I'm going to do some cat and cows. So I'm going to go under with my head up, tuck my head under, and then stick my head to either side, stretching out that lower back and really feeling it and getting the blood flowing. And then I'm going to lift my right leg back, my left arm forward, connect with it, and hold for a moment. This is going to strengthen your abdomen area and really focus on your strengthening. And then I'm going to do the reverse and stick my right arm out, my left leg back, and then connect. And then I'm going to hold this pose for a moment as well. And then I'm going to get into a plank. And this is going to help my blood flowing and getting in to get me warmed up. I'm really going to feel it in my upper body. It's going to warm up my abdomen area. And for a while, I want to say it was my left shoulder because I'm feeling it there. One of my shoulder blades has been hurting me lately. So I'm going to take it really easy when I do chaturangas. So when you're in this position, then lean down, chaturanga, reach your neck back. Oh, I feel so. Sometimes we sit still for so long that we forget how much tension or stress we're putting in our body by not allowing the blood to flow. And then I'm going to walk my dog, get in a downward dog, back and forth. And I'm going to lift my right leg high and then do a hip opener, step it through warrior two. Humble warrior, clasp your hands behind your back, lean forward in the space between. And then just feel that blood flow. And then I'm going to put my left hand down, do a side plank. I'm going to grab my right foot, and then I'm going to stick it up where I'm going to fall. I'm going to hold it up, and then I'm really going to feel the strengthening on my left side. And then I'm going to put my right leg back. And I'm going to do a vinyasa with my right leg up. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So lift my left leg up, open my hip, warrior two, and then humble warrior. Woo. And then I'm going to put my right arm down and side plank with your left leg in the air. And hold it for a moment. And then set it back down. And then lift your left leg up to do your vinyasa. And then I'm going to go back to a downward dog. Whew. That was really good. So now that you should be feeling it in your body waking up, I'm going to step forward to a low squat. So we're going to start here. My right thigh is super tight, but I'm going to move back and forth. This should help your blood flow in your lower legs. And then from this place forward, I'm going to go into a crow pose or headstand. Now, you're going to put your hands down right in front of you, put your head down, and then really put your legs up in a tripod. Woo! And then try to balance your head on it. So it might take a couple tries. Not every day is perfect for everyone doing balance poses because some days just might not be your day for it. So you're going to put your head down, lift your knees on there, and lift whatever leg up that you can. Or maybe you can only lift one leg, or vice versa. But sometimes it feels good to just stretch your legs out in front of you. Okay, I'm going to go back down, and I'm going to stretch my neck out. And then I'm going to go back to a cat and cow pose. I'm going to put my hands down, and I'm going to do a bear pose where I tuck my toes under and just lift my knees off the ground and hold it for as long as I can hold it. For a second, I didn't think the time was moving because I think it's like at a 5-second delay on here, but it's all good. Then I'm going to go to a downward dog, and you should feel that blood flow definitely coming back to your knees and your legs. It's definitely such a great sensation. Don't brush off the blood flow either and walk it off. So now my next pose, I'm going to walk my hands back into a chair pose. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Now I'm going to stretch my right arm behind me, face follows, back through center, stay low, left arm back, face follows, stay low, back to center, stand tall, forward fold, half lift, and then walk it out to do a chaturanga. Now I'm going to lift my right leg to the sky, half pigeon pose, sit your leg in front of you, and then forward fold over it just to feel the stretch. This isn't going to be any, not a super long yoga session just because it's just going to be some stretching, nothing like crazy intense. Just to get my blood flowing because it is Sunday night and I do plan on doing some hot yoga tomorrow morning as well. So, and then I'm going to grab my left foot behind me and feel the stretch in the back of your left leg. It's amazing. And then I put my leg back, go back to downward dog, and I'm going to lift my left leg up. And then I'm going to do the half pigeon on that side. Now, both sides won't feel the same. And then I'm going to lean forward. And then I'm going to reach up, grab the your right foot behind you, and just feel the stretch in your right hamstring. Then we're going to go back to down dog. Walk it back to a chair pose. Half lift, forward fold, chair pose, right arm behind you, stay low, left arm behind you, stay low, stand tall, forward fold, half lift, and then walk it out into a chaturanga. So now I'm going to lift my right leg up, turn my leg just to feel the hip opener, go to a warrior two, humble warrior, and then I'm going to do a reverse half moon. So stick your left hand down, Stick your right arm to the sky. And then I'm going to swing that left high. And then I'm just going to hold it for a second. If you lose balance, just come back in. And then I'm going to put it down and do a chaturanga and do this side. Left leg up, warrior 2, humble warrior. Whew. Reverse half moon. And then you're going to cross your right leg over your left knee. Temple dancer, you're going to twist your right elbow to the inside of your right foot. Body follows. Then you're going to lift your right leg high to the sky and out wide. Or see how high you can hold it. And if you fall out, just fall back in. And then I'm going to fall forward and do a chaturanga. So now I'm going to come back to my knees and I'm going to do a frog pose. We're going to go to some yin stretching poses. So we're going to put our legs out like this and then lean forward. And this should open up your hips and only go as far as you can. And just stay here for a moment. Let your muscles relax so they can feel that you're trying to stretch them out. This pose is kind of tight, especially if you carry your tension inside your hips and you sit at a desk all day or you sit on the couch all day and your legs are cross-legged or you just don't switch positions. It definitely releases a lot of the tension and increases blood flow. So all right, and then the next one I'm going to do is the deer pose. So you're going to put your right leg back, lean forward. I love this for hip stretches. It's incredible. And then I'm just going to put my legs out in front of me before I switch to the other side. And then I'm going to switch to the other side. Put your arms up, lean on forward. Obviously, one side will feel different than the other. It just depends how stretched out one side is over the other. And then I'm going to stretch my legs back out. And that's basically the end of my practice for today. I told you it was just going to be a quick one just to get set and relaxed for this evening and get stretched out because I had done so much. So if you start your week and you join me for yoga, thanks for joining or thanks for watching. I do intend to post more yoga on here. I also have some other social media channels and posting, so feel free to like and join my channel. And I hope you have a great rest of the week and a Merry Christmas.